We are going to 3 points, and I'm the master of the list. If I call a halt, you will halt, right? You understood? Very good. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. That looked like a double. I think there was a strike to both arms simultaneously. Remember, once again, don't die.
Don't die.
All right. It's very too young to die. I agree with that. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 0-0. Lay on.
Oh, okay. They got it. Come on.
Sticking with the pointy end.
I got money on this fight.
Good. The counterattack was late. So that was 1 point for Green. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-0.
Get him!
Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. So close. Kill him. That looked like a strike to the leg. That is 1 point for purple. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. I'm going to call that the more solid strike. It looked like there was some simultaneous contact, but this strike to the torso I thought was better, so I'm going to call that a point for Green. Huzzah! Score stands at 2-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Finish him.
There was a hand strike, so that is a point for purple. Huzzah! Very good. Thank you for calling that. Let's hear it for these fighters. The score stands at 2-2. All right. Sudden death. Bring out the bring out the poultry. No, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. So close.
That's making me hotter.
Nice change of guards. Oh, that was simultaneous strikes upon each other, so no point awarded. Score is still at 2-2. Gentlemen, stand you ready and don't die. Lay on.
One more double call and draw in.
Yes, I agree. Was that a strike to the leg there? I believe that was a strike to the leg. A point for Dom. Okay, very good. So, 1 point for Green. That is match. That was a double? That was a double. Okay, well then we're calling it a draw. This fight is a draw. Huzzah! Let's hear it for the young lads. I am the master of the list. Please come and set her up on this line. Very good. All right, gentlemen, I'm the master of the list. We are going to 3 points. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? Very good. Gentlemen, take your guards. Salute and stand you ready. Lay on. Good. There were several actions there, but there was a final solid thrust to the shoulder. 1 point for Lord Philip. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on.
Eso, let's go.
It looked like this thrust in this direction landed first, but then there was a counterattack that also landed, pulling the sword out of his hand. I'm going to call that a point for Murdoch the Mediocre. All right, gentlemen. Murdoch the Moist. It is that sort of day. All right, gentlemen. Score stands at 1-1. Stand you ready and lay on.
1-1.
Good. Was there a light cut first? There was, okay, so there is a point for Murdoch the Merciful. Huzzah! Cut to the leg, so very good. All right, score stands at 1-2. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. That looked like that was a thrust to the arm, or did that fall short? It was thrust to your arm or to his arm? That's what I thought. So that is second point for Lord Philip. Huzzah! Philip! Score stands at 2-2. Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Bring out the shoves. They might actually. No, they got to clean it up first. That's right. All right, this will be match point. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. I'm not sure what landed there.
He's got a flesh wound. Come on, Murdoch, get in.
Stab him. Stick him with the pointy end.
Got him through.
Oh, nice. Yes, that one landed first. I'm going to call that is a third point and match for Murdoch the Massive. Huzzah. Well fought. Let's hear it for these fighters. Master of the list, we are going to 3 points. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, take your guards. Stand you ready and lay on.
Go, Connor.
Honey, thirsty.
Thank you.
Today's hot as a restaurant.
Oh, cut to the leg. That is 1 point for Lord Connor. Huzzah! Score stands at 0-1. Gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. That land, I thought that was short. That looked short to me, but continue.
Go, Connor. There can only be one.
Good. Thrust to the upper body. That is a point for Lord Connor. Huzzah! Score stands at 0-2. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on.
Come on. Easy money, Murdoch.
Oh, thrust to the upper body. We're going to call that third point and match for Lord Connor. Huzzah! Yeah, Murdoch the Mad. Murdoch, the miscreant, leaves the field. All right, gentlemen, I am the master of the list. We are going to 3 points, and if I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. Good, good, halt. There was a thrust into the neckline. That is 1 point for Sir James. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, center up on this point. Sir Martin, come downfield about 3 steps. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. It's in the plate. It's in the plate. Halt. It was trapped, so we're going to just reset for a moment. Yeah, it was striking. Yes. I'll give you the angle on it. Yes. His armor was getting stuck on itself. That thrust missed his mail. It went inside the armor, but was only striking the armor itself, so there is no point awarded. Score still stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, please take 3 steps downhill. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. Halt. There was a strike to the hand. That is 1 point for Sir James. Huzzah! Score stands at 2-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. That was on plate. Continue. Did that actually get to the mail? Okay, very good. All right, we'll go ahead and call that a point. So there's a 1 point for Sir Martin. Huzzah! Score stands at 2-1.
For the children.
We do enjoy ending an action with a dagger. A few weeks ago, we had somebody in the audience shout something out that was quite wonderful. Our fighters were trying to decide whether to continue fighting with their spears or toss them aside and finish the fight with just their daggers. Someone in the audience yelled out, "Daggers for the children!" We decided to keep that one, so that's a new catchphrase here. Daggers for the children. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 2-1. Stand you ready? Lay on. Was that a good we'll count that then. That's a valid target, yes. So thrust to the groin, that is 3rd point in match for Sir James. Huzzah! Let's hear it for these fighters. All right, gentlemen, I am the master of the list. We are going to 3 points. If I call a halt, you will halt. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Good. Halt, halt, halt. There was a thrust right here. It looks like that is a point for Sir Chris. Huzzah! Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. On the plate. Gentlemen, continue.
Kick in with a pointy end. Let's go.
Gavin, come over here.
Halt. there was a stab to the neck and then a knockover. So this is a second point for Sir Chris. Huzzah! Sir Nate, are you good to continue? Very good. All right, gentlemen, please take your original positions on the field. Very good. Please switch back to your original positions on the field. It's easier for scoring that way. Score stands at 2-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. And lay on. Halt. That was good. It actually, right at the end there, he shifted to the angle of the attack, and there was a good angle on the thrust here, so that is a point for Sir Nate. Huzzah! Score stands at 2-1. Safety check. They're going to test that, just check that, make sure that the armor is still functioning as it should and has not been moved out of position. This is a risk that even historical knights would face, that the armor can come apart or shift upon you, thus making it either unsafe or may not move with you properly so that you can fight in a proper manner. This could even be part of the strategy to damage your opponent's armor so that they have a disadvantage while fighting back. So this gives our fighters just a moment to take a breath as well. Something that's also difficult to appreciate until you've worn the armor out in the heat like this is how much it feels like it traps air on the inside of the helmet between the sweat, the heat, and rebreathing the same air inside the helmet to some degree. It often gets uncomfortable very quickly. You'll sometimes hear our fighters do a hard exhale through the helmet. This is strictly to get the air out of the helmet and try to get some fresh air to cycle through. I believe both of our fighters are looking good. Yes. Going to do a check? All right, he's doing a quick safety check again as well. Score still stands at 2-1. It looks like, yeah, so there's going to be some repair work after the fact, but watch from behind. Okay, very good. So no strikes from behind to that side of his neck. You understood? Okay, very good. Yeah, you'll rue the day if you try that. All right, gentlemen, score stands at 2-1. Stand you ready and lay on. Oh, whoa. Halt. We're going to consider that a controlled takedown. That makes it third point in match for Sir Chris. Huzzah! Let's hear it for these fighters. Our gentlemen should be ready to fight. All right, gentlemen, I am the master of the list. We're going to only 2 points. Do you understand? All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. Halt. We're going to call that a good strike to the hip. there were still some helmet strikes as well. It was hard to tell which of them had the power taken out by a parry, but we're going to call that one a point for Squire Ryan. Huzzah. Score stands at 1-0. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Lay on. Halt. Halt. There was a strike to the hip in the other direction. That is 1 point for Sir Aiden. Huzzah. Since we are only going to 2 points, this is now sudden death. All right, last point. Gentlemen, stand you ready. Yeah, really, bring out the real chickens. No. All right, gentlemen, stand you ready and lay on. That was low. Parried. He's lost his chicken. Keep fighting. Straight to the shoulder. 1 point and match for Squire Ryan. Huzzah! We like to get a little bit silly with the weapons on the last day of the fair.